What's up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report. We're diving headfirst into the craziest NFL Week 3 matchups you won't want to miss. Get ready, because Joe Burrow is sidelined again. And Patrick Mahomes is facing uncharted territory. We'll also be talking about the Chicago Bears and their serious nosedive. Plus, we're breaking down exactly what the Kansas City Chiefs need to fix to turn their season around. Stick around, you're not going to want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. The NFL season is still young, but the pressure is already on. In Cincinnati, the bad news keeps coming for the Bengals as quarterback Joe Burrow is sidelined once again. He's been placed on injured reserve due to turf toe, requiring surgery and an expected absence of at least 3 months. This is a devastating blow for Burrow and the Bengals, especially since they've managed to open the season 2-0 for the first time since 2018. Now, backup Jake Browning steps in as they face the Minnesota Vikings, who also have quarterback issues with rookie J.J. McCarthy out with an ankle injury, leaving Carson Wentz to lead the charge. Meanwhile, the Indianapolis Colts are making history by not punting through their first 2 games, a feat never before accomplished in the Super Bowl era. With Daniel Jones at quarterback and Jonathan Taylor powering the run game, Indy is 2-0. Their incredible efficiency, however, will be tested on the road against Tennessee. And then there are the Chicago Bears, sitting at a dismal 0-2 after a crushing defeat to the Detroit Lions. Expectations were high for second-year quarterback Caleb Williams and head coach Ben Johnson, but the offense is inconsistent and the defense is struggling. Their next matchup against the Dallas Cowboys' shaky defense is a critical test. If Williams and the Bears can't capitalize, the boos at Soldier Field are likely to start early. Finally, Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are in a situation no one expected. 0-2 for the first time in his career. This marks their 3rd straight loss dating back to last season, a streak not seen since Andy Reid and Mahomes joined forces. With a tough schedule ahead, including a game against the New York Giants, a 0-3 start could trigger a full-blown crisis in Kansas City, as history shows that digging out of such a hole is nearly impossible. Audience impact. Fans are already buzzing about the early struggles of Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, with many questioning if these teams can recover. The Colts' no-punt streak is a major talking point, while Bears supporters are anxiously awaiting signs of life from Caleb Williams. The pressure is on for multiple teams facing the dreaded 0-3 start. But that's just the tip of the iceberg for the Chiefs' woes. We've got the inside scoop on what they absolutely must fix to get back on track. Stay tuned. The Kansas City Chiefs are facing an unexpected 0-2 start, and it's not just one issue plaguing the team. Both their defense has been inconsistent, and the offense is desperately lacking explosiveness, particularly in the run game. While Patrick Mahomes has been scrambling for yards, the primary running backs, Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, have been largely ineffective, combining for under 100 rushing yards through 2 games and failing to score a single touchdown. According to Pro Football Focus writer Thomas Valentine, the Chiefs' struggles in the run game are a major reason for their losses. He points out that the bulk of their ground yardage comes from Mahomes' scrambles, which is unsustainable and risky for their star quarterback. Experts suggest that the Chiefs might have one of the weaker running back groups in the league, with Pacheco looking like a shadow of his former self and Hunt offering little improvement. There's a growing sentiment that rookie Brashard Smith, drafted for his explosiveness, deserves a greater opportunity. While he's had limited carries, his effectiveness as a kickoff returner suggests he could provide the spark the Chiefs' run game desperately needs. With an upcoming game against the New York Giants, it presents a perfect chance to gradually increase his workload. Audience impact. Fans and analysts are debating the Chiefs' running back situation, with many calling for more touches for Brashard Smith. The lack of a consistent run game is a major concern for Kansas City's playoff hopes, and the pressure is on to find a solution quickly. But is Patrick Mahomes the only one feeling the heat? We're digging into how he's personally processing this rough start and what he really wants to see from his team going forward. Don't go anywhere. Patrick Mahomes, at 30 years old and entering his 8th season, is experiencing unfamiliar territory with the Kansas City Chiefs sitting at 0-2. After years of being the upstarts, the league darlings, and even the villains of the NFL, Mahomes sees this challenging start as an opportunity for the Chiefs to prove their resilience and character. He expressed that being 0-2 presents a unique chance to demonstrate who they are as a team, emphasizing the urgency to bounce back with a crucial win on Sunday Night Football. Mahomes acknowledged that this is new territory for the team, which has made 3 consecutive Super Bowl appearances and 7 straight AFC Championship games. The playoff picture, which once seemed a given, is now uncertain, especially with tough matchups against the Baltimore Ravens and Detroit Lions still on the horizon. The upcoming road game against the 0-2 New York Giants carries significant weight. While the Chiefs are favored, simulations show that a loss would put their playoff odds below 50%, while a win would boost them back to over 60%. This highlights the critical nature of this matchup for Kansas City's season. Mahomes believes that despite the early struggles, the team is on the verge of a breakthrough. He's focused on the importance of executing the small details, which he feels can get lost during winning streaks, but are crucial to rediscover after losses. He's seen the dedication from his teammates and coaches in practice, and is confident they can translate that effort into a win on game day. Ultimately, Mahomes stresses that bouncing back is about the character of the guys in the locker room, and he believes the Chiefs have the right players to get the job done. Audience impact. Fans are closely watching Mahomes' leadership and the Chiefs' ability to navigate this unprecedented rough patch. The team's resilience is being tested, and the narrative is shifting from Super Bowl contenders to a team fighting for playoff survival. Across the field, the New York Giants are preparing for this monumental clash. Are they intimidated by a vulnerable Chiefs squad, or do they see an opportunity to strike? We've got the inside scoop. The New York Giants are gearing up to face the Kansas City Chiefs, and despite the Chiefs' uncharacteristic 0-2 start, the Giants are preparing for what they call the ultimate challenge. Outside linebacker Brian Burns insists that the Chiefs are still the same formidable team, simply experiencing early season struggles, and that Patrick Mahomes, number 15, remains a significant threat. Burns acknowledged that at times, it appears Mahomes is carrying the team almost single-handedly, especially considering the supporting cast isn't exactly a powerhouse, a sentiment echoed as Mahomes recently celebrated his 30th birthday. The Giants understand that even in their current state, the Chiefs, with Mahomes at the helm, possess the capability to turn their season around quickly. Audience impact. The Giants' confident approach is generating buzz, with fans debating whether they can exploit the Chiefs' vulnerabilities or if Mahomes will simply prove them wrong. The narrative is building around whether this is truly a vulnerable Chiefs team or just a temporary slump. And that's just a taste of the NFL drama. We've got a quick recap of all the biggest stories and a special message for you, our amazing viewers. Don't click away. All right, that's a wrap on today's NFL breakdown. We saw Joe Burrow sidelined again, Patrick Mahomes facing a rare 0-2 start, the Chicago Bears struggling mightily, and the Indianapolis Colts making history with their no-punt streak. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your daily sports news, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms and let us know your biggest takeaways in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one.